Hey YouTube, how the heck you doing? I'm doing great and hope you are too. I just finished watching WWDC 2021 from Apple, and it was a good event. I always enjoy watching their events, their hardware reveal, their software reveal, and this one was their software reveal as far as what will be coming up soon and in the fall. They didn't have any hardware to reveal, such as the new MacBook Pros or anything along those lines. But I did enjoy their content of the release of what's coming up, and that would be the new Mac OS Monterey, the iPad OS 15, iOS 15, and Watch OS 8. And then, as I was going through there, as I was watching it, there was many new features that I look forward to enjoying and bringing and using and everything. But I wanted to narrow it down for you guys, and if you plan on watching the event later on, don't hang around for the spoiler alerts here. You might want to wait, come back and watch me later and see what top 5 I pick. But these are the top 5 that I like overall. One of the new features that Apple's bringing to is live text. So you're going to be able to interact with text in photos and on your phone or on the web or anything, and that lets you copy and paste any text on that picture. If there's a phone number there, you can click on it to dial the phone if it's on your phone, that you can copy and paste into other notes and everything. One of the other cool features about the live text is you can actually translate it. So if in the photo or anything there is a foreign language such as Spanish, French, German, one of 7 languages that they'll be supporting in live text, you can translate it right then and there and see what's going on. So that's going to be a cool feature I'm going to be working with. I'm going to put that at number 5, live text. Let's move on. One of the next features I'm pumped about is being able to do Swift Playground on the iPad. They did have some of it previously. I didn't really work with it too much. But now this is going to be pretty much a complete package. So you'll be able to code, test, and submit your app up to the Apple App Store, all within the complete package of your iPad. So that's going to be a great feature that I'm going to be able to use more often. I did play around with Playground previously on the iPad. There wasn't really as much functionality to it then. So that I'm going to give it number 4. Let's move on. Now as I move up the list to number 1, hopefully these are going to be some of the features that you're going to look forward to coming to your devices as I am on this. And that one would be Quick Note. And I do a lot of note taking on my iPad. So usually when I want to take a quick note on my iPad, I just take my Apple Pencil, touch it to the lock screen, it pops up a note. I can do my scribbling or whatever. Now they've integrated into the system a little more elaborate. You can take a quick note from any screen on any app and everything. You just need to do a swipe up from the bottom corner, brings up Quick Note. You can do your usual quick note taking, scribbling, whatever you want to do. You can use a keyboard shortcut, or you can also do it from the drop down in the control center. So that's one feature I'm really going to enjoy using, because I do take a lot of notes on my iPad, and you can access all your quick notes right within the Notes app on its own folder. So that is number 3, Quick Notes on the iPad. Moving up to my second feature that I really like coming to the iPad and overall the ecosystem of Apple, that is if you have an iCloud subscription, and I do the 99-cent one a month just to get my 50 gigabytes or whatever it is, storage that I need for my stuff, and that would be Hide My Email. This gives you the option to set up random emails that you can use just on the web when you want to fill out a form or sign up for a newsletter that you don't necessarily want to keep coming to your inbox. It does come to your personal inbox, but it does not reveal your personal email to that subscribership or on that form. And when you're done with it, you just delete it and move on. I'm going to like that feature because right now I probably have 7 different emails that's on Gmail, iCloud, AOL, and those guys. This gives me a little more functionality to be able to integrate it into one, and when I'm done with it, I'll just delete it and create a new one. So that's number 2. And my number 1 feature that I really enjoy looking forward to would be universal control. Now if you've seen my setup, I use a single keyboard to control my MacBook Pro and my Mac Mini, and I have the dongle both between them with a Bluetooth key 1 and 2. I have a separate mouse for the Mac Mini, and I use my Magic Trackpad for my MacBook Pro. With universal control, you can have one keyboard and one trackpad to control any of the devices that are within proximity to each other. So their demo was the iPad Pro sitting next to a iMac, one of their new iMacs. They were able to use the Magic Trackpad to go from one screen to the other, and also the keyboard was able to input from one screen or the other depending which one was the focus screen at the time. Well, hopefully this feature will also work for my setup, where I can control both of my devices, Mac Mini and MacBook Pro, with the keyboard without switching between the Bluetooth, and also my Magic Trackpad without having to go back to the mouse and back and forth. We'll have to see when that gets released. Hopefully it will. But now the feature that I saw them demonstrate is pretty cool. You can drag and drop between the screens using your Magic Trackpad or a mouse, whatever you may be using as your input device, and also the keyboard. So that is my number one, guys. So there you go, guys, my top 5 of the WWDC 2021 that I enjoyed. Hopefully you did too. Let me know in the comments below if you watched the event already. Let me know what your top 5 are. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you next time. Have a good one.